Yes, Melissa Ichiuji Studio Gallery. We are having an opening reception for an exhibition titled Bodies, Water, Land, Flesh, Evidence. So different bodies of water, different bodies of land, etc., etc. So as you can see, we have quite a nice crowd. We have several of the artists here. There are 23 artists participating in this show, various mediums, various interpretations of the theme. Well, primarily Virginia, Shenandoah Valley, although we do have a couple of artists from the Washington, D.C. area. It is. It's a small world. It is. We've got sculpture, painting, performance art coming up. We also have a series of events happening in conjunction with this exhibition. Artist talks. Artists will be here creating art on site. So if you go to the website, melissaichiuji.com, you can find out all about the events happening. It's continuing until December 21st. We do, and I have some artists I'd like you to lead. I'd like to introduce Keith Patterson. He's an artist well represented here. He has, I don't know, maybe 8-10 paintings on this show. I like to call it Strawberry Fields. We know that's not the title, but
I think I've seen those somewhere.
Well, maybe inside my head.
So Keith has a garden that he calls Giverny, after Monet's garden. And he's very much inspired by the natural landscape, especially the Shenandoah Valley.
Now, Keith, where are you from?
I was born in Southern Virginia, Danville. Most of my life I've lived throughout Fairfax County, Alexandria. And then 12 years ago, meets my wife, wrote to the Park County.
What do you think of this gallery?
It's just stunning, and I'm really proud to be participating. This is.
Yeah, that's what they hear all the time. Because I just don't break this.
That's right. The world's changing. One moment. Okay, we have David Paige. We go way back from the Corcoran College of Art and Design days. He is a professor of art, but he's also a fantastic performance artist and sculptor. So he has some pieces here in the show, sculptures, but he's also going to be presenting a performance. You call it durational?
Yeah.
How would you describe?
Yeah, durational. That sounds wonderful. Yeah. Let's go with duration.
Yes. It involves restraint.
Yeah, restraint.
Trust.
Yeah, like agency, non-agency.
Yeah.
Where are you from?
Originally from Cape Town, South Africa.
You made your way across the water from Hawaii?
I did, yes. It was my first stop. Yeah.
What do you think of this gallery?
I think it's wonderful. When I came here during the summer, and I just think it's stunning.
It'll kind of blow your ear around. So you don't expect it when you come into town.
Well, I expected it because Melissa did it. Yeah, so I knew that if she was going to make something, it was going to be fantastic. Yeah, but it exceeded expectations. Yeah.
Well, I'm so proud to have him. We're looking forward to the performance. Okay, local hero, Chris Stevens, painter extraordinaire. You can see many of his paintings here in the show. He's very well loved in this area. Pourquoi? Because his art is very good.
Is there a question?
So, Chris, you're born and bred here, would you say? No.
I've been here 36 years.
Unless you graduate high school.
That's right.
That's it.
But he taught here. So a lot of the young'uns that
I was artist in residence from 1987 until 2004, and I went in all the elementary schools that worked with kids. So whenever 1987, I can't do the math. They're in their 40s, the oldest of them.
It seems like we have less of things like a school route.
Oh yeah, remember Shaw and Homek?
I was the only art teacher in the elementary school.
Okay.
So there was 5 schools, 5 days of the week. So Monday was one school, Tuesday was the next.
Yeah.
But I still have young people come up to me and tell me they remember it. It just happened.
Yeah.
That's what happened. It's
good.
A real nice too as you get older.
You've made a mark. Yes, you have affected people's lives. And he also affects people's lives with his art because it is so rich with what makes this area so special, which is the landscape. And so many of his pieces are of the landscape. The clouds especially is your specialty, trees.
They have clouds everywhere.
But that really minimizes what he does. To say he paints a tree is really not giving his work the richness that it deserves, because he makes a tree like, yeah. It's a spectacular tree. So very happy you're in this show. This is artist Robert Balor. He's a painter. He has several pieces in this exhibition. He has a wide range of styles and themes. Very proud to have his work in this show. Yes, this is the Royal Examiner.
Yes, welcome. Nice to see you. Now, where are you from?
I live on but further into Warren County, Shenandoah Valley.
Come look at that. Yeah.
He is, yes.
It's the wild, the great one. Right here, there's a lot of activity here. But
Yeah.
I'm trying to let this express why.
So he specializes, I would say, in figurative work. So many of his pieces are of the figure, and men and women. He's sold several pieces even in this show. So, yeah.
So what do you find in the gallery here?
The Senate and Gallery like parallel then with what putting the ongoing quality of each displays. As an artist and as a patron, you're not going to find any place a show where this is about, she would side of it.
And still this all right here. And they sing the same thing.
If your paper can help spread the words, and that's possible. On contacts, whether it's space satellites or phones, then the universe. Everyone needs to know what's power. We appreciate you.
Yeah, so that's his piece right up there. All right, Melissa. I'd like to introduce Olga. She's an artist here in this exhibition, Shushkova. She has several paintings in this show. She depicts not just women, but women in environments that are warm, indicative of sort of some are cityscapes and some are more small town charm. She's going to be doing a demonstration here in the studio gallery for 2 days where she'll be painting. And you can come and see her working, but in the meantime, maybe you have some questions for her.
I'm Russian. My name is Russian. Yes, I was born in Russia, but I live already young, 7 years in America. I live in Massachusetts, and I just moved to Warrenton, to Virginia, in the beginning of September. I'm happy to be with this gallery. It's an amazing gallery, very friendly, so talented and different artists, and I'm glad to be a part of them.
Are your clients?
Thank you so much.
I'd like to introduce artist Craig Nickerson. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 very prominent pieces displayed. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 very prominent pieces displayed in this exhibition. Craig is quite an accomplished artist. He was in New York for many, many years, found himself out in Virginia. We're very fortunate to have his work represented here. So much to say. He's going to be giving a lecture in December, and he's a mezzotint master, which is quite rare. One of the last of his kind, and his work has been collected by many prominent museums, galleries all over the world.
She's really building you up.
Yeah. He also did these monumental murals in the American Express building headquarters in New York City. I mean, unlike the great ports of the world. So huge, 10 of them.
Yeah, on 2 floors actually. It's 408 feet altogether.
Yeah, amazing.
That's true.
Yeah. So
So you say that down in Virginia, you live in Virginia?
Yeah, we moved down here. I had a museum show to do, and I needed a bigger studio space, and a friend of ours lent me a large house that is a 2-year project.
Right.
And I kind of fell in love with Virginia. So I'd been in New York 32 years, and it's time for something new.
That's great. I
Yeah.
appreciate what I do. And
Yeah, so am I.
so tell us how long the show is running?
this show is running until December 21st. Again, we have many artist talks, lectures, artists working in the gallery, making art, and a performance piece. You go to the website, melissaichiuji.com. You can find out everything that's happening. But the exhibition will be up until December 21st. Open Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 11 to 6.
Thanks, Melissa. Appreciate it.